Hello.
Hello.
What's going on, buddy?
Nothing. How you doing?
We're sitting here with Caesar and recapping Fringe. Did you know that Caesar's afraid of Willy Wonka?
Are you fucking serious?
Nobody
Yeah.
was supposed to know it.
Way to bust him out, Dirt.
Yeah, he said when he saw that Willy Wonka guy last night, that's when he was like, "Man, I'm splitting."
Oh, that's funny, man.
Yeah.
I'm scared of heights too. And I'm a roofer.
Oh, I thought you said
That
hats.
sucks.
No, he said he's scared of heights and he's a roofer too.
Well, roofs aren't real high unless you get one of the two. Once you get to the 2-story, then it starts
Yeah.
kind of high.
4 or 5, yeah.
Oh,
So-
4 or 5. Oh, yeah. You get up 4 stories, that's bad.
That's
You-
different.
Yeah.
So, did you guys go back to and hop in the hot tub, Evan? Is that what you're doing?
Well, just our legs. It was too hot, dude. It's this Florida weather, man. I'm gonna have a heat stroke if I get all the way in there. I'm putting my legs in there to rehabilitate my legs a little bit. But yeah, we're just chilling out, having a couple drinks and just chilling.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you dump
Yeah.
20 pounds of Epsom salt in there, you got a party.
Actually, we're gonna use bath salts.
Oh,
Oh.
The real deal. Yeah.
hell
These
yeah.
We're gonna smoke some bath salt and then get in the bath salt.
Nice.
Bathhouse.
Can you absorb it through the skin?
I don't know. We're gonna find out this
Yeah.
tonight. And see what happens. Hopefully, I don't eat somebody's face.
Feedbacks.
What did you think? What's your take on the festival? All in all.
I mean, it was great. I feel like it was overall success for sure, and like I had a fun time doing it. It was a lot of work and like kind of a flurry of, a flurry of madness, and I love it. It was great. What do you think?
I mean, I had a great time doing it. I was just saying that last night when we went to that little prom thing afterwards, like it made me realize how much of a bigger thing if our show was like I had a really good time doing our show, and I'm glad that we were a part of it. It just made me realize like how it's a much bigger thing for a lot of people than I knew. You know what I mean? Like
Really?
it's like a cultural thing for a lot of people. Like every year, Fringe is like their Christmas. You know?
Yeah,
And it was just cool that we got to be a part of that.
yeah, absolutely. It's the scene is a little foreign for me. I don't hang out with anybody, I guess, but just like the scene is like a little bit like, just foreign to me. So I feel extra antisocial, but yeah, I mean, it was fun. It's always fun just getting together with my friends and doing some wacky shit. That's always fun. And making people laugh is my favorite thing to do in the world. I love it more than anything.
Oh yeah. I think that's I think that's what makes all of us do this show. Is that's kind of like what we all do. You know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
in that the thing that I thought was cool too is that we had so many different types of people that showed up for this shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
yes.
I'm talking about like people from. I mean, obviously the show was listed as 18 and up, so we didn't do. It was no one younger than 18, but we had people all the way up to like senior citizens that showed up for the show, and I think the 50s music is what kept them there as long as they did stay.
It definitely doesn't hurt. Yeah, for sure about that. I could see them. I would see them a lot of the time, like shaking and bobbing their head to those songs more than if it was just a regular Feedback song. You know what I mean? Just because they're familiar with it and they're like trying to get into what Feedback's changing the lyrics to, and you could see them kind of like digging it for sure. I think you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Onto the last clue of the show.
What did he
Until
say?
then.
He said until the last clue of the show.
Oh yeah, of course. I think some people might like that last clue too. There's some sick fuckers out there, man.
Yeah, you see the people sitting there. This one's great.
Yeah, it was great. I got to see.
I like the lady that today on the first smell we're like, what does it smell like? She's like, come.
Yeah. Dude, a lady in the wheelchair said it smelled like cum.
Oh my god. What, did y'all get her number?
That was the other half
man.
of the Gizawatt.
Oh, she got the
Yeah, they
Jizzle
like the
bottle.
Jizzawats.
That was the other half.
That was the other half of that jizzlewatt that we were looking for.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, the 3 balls.
I think the biggest blessing in disguise was having to make the songs parodies. I think it was better.
Yeah?
I really.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it was better, more cohesive to the show. I really
Definitely.
liked it.
Yeah.
And like Caesar mentioned earlier, where he said he was trying to make the show different every night. Did you see the dance moves that he did when he came out as the hot dog today?
Tonight, I didn't notice it really tonight.
Today? So he came, for some reason, this fucker decides to come out and do a sultry John Travolta Pulp Fiction dance between me and Danny with the V's and the I's and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Right
okay.
between the two of us. And I go, what was that about? And he goes, well, I had a little more beer this time before the show than I did last show.
He said he was going to show his butthole.
Oh!
I was thinking.
Evan, you have to hear this. So, Caesar, tell Evan what you said about how you thought about showing your butthole.
Yeah, when I was throwing the panties to feedback, and then I was giving my backside to the people, I was thinking to take my breeches down and show my butthole.
Oh, man. You
But-
should have, dude.
I was a little scared, a little shy. I don't know. Something
The Mexican
happened
full
before.
moon, man.
Yeah. I was-
Yeah.
But
It
just
was-
when he said that, I'm like, wait. He's like, because he said it so nonchalant. I was thinking about showing my butthole, and I'm like, wait, what?
He said he was like, it's like, hey, I clipped my nails yesterday. Might show my butthole.
It seemed like they liked my my sleeve incident today. That was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know how his jacket was torn?
Right.
Where he tore his jacket on the first show. So right in the middle of him talking, he just grabbed his sleeve and just ripped it off while he's in the middle of having a conversation during the show. Is that jacket? If you can get another jacket. This is the last show of the festival. It's not like you got to use it tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
Well,
And-
I heard that since now the show's over, Evan, you're thinking about reviving your acrobatics career.
My acrobatics, yeah, I'm going to get back into gymnastics, man. for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, no, I heard you're a hell of a somersaultist.
Yeah, I made a really cool mistake yesterday. I tried to do a somersault. I don't know what the fuck possessed me. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to do a somersault on stage. It'll be fun. It'll be funny. People are going to get a laugh. It'll be great. Let's do this. Yeah, see? And I freaking jump. I do a somersault, and I barely get up. Like it was a problem. It was a problem. And then my neck was all fucked up for like the rest of the night.
Oh my God.
You
man.
got up like that guy in the viral video, the viral meme, the black guy with the nunchucks that does a backflip and fucking cracks his skull, and then he jumps up and he like wiggles the nunchucks a little bit and falls right back down.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah. I don't think I got a laugh, so unfortunately it was all for nothing.
Everyone just felt bad. They're like, oh man, he's apparently never done that before.
That's why everyone's asking, hey, how's Dick Tracy?
Yeah, man, we're sacrificing our body for this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We're sacrificing our body.
You know, the only time I feel sad for Dick Tracy, that's when feedback kick him out of the stage.
Oh,
And
yes.
everybody's, ooh.
Yeah.
And feedback, don't feel like that. Don't feel like that for him.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That was something that wasn't expected. When
No.
people started being sympathetic to fucking
Yeah.
to Dick Tracy when he kicked him. Yeah, that I didn't see that coming, but all of a sudden it started like 3 shows ago.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Feedback
It's
wasn't
amazing.
expecting it.
It's incredible how much shit evolves just in 5 shows. Like seriously, like I mean, think about if you actually did 30 of those, you would get it would be so much more evolution in those little parts, I think.
Oh yeah.
That's a huge compliment though. If you guys made the audience like a character enough within like 30 minutes where they're sad when that character gets kicked off stage, that's pretty good.
Yeah. They used to get sad for Tranley Man too, remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they
It was-
did.
because I used to come out and fall. Remember, I would like I would fall through like the keyboard and the keyboard stand. I would like fall and I'd start crying. I'd like, it hurts.
Yeah.
And they would start sympathizing with me, and like they felt really bad for me. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was like, yeah, that was a great bit. Man, it's so funny like how things change like over the course of it. And like obviously we did it a little bit different ending, like when dragging, feedback off the stage and stuff. Oh, and also Caesar's curtain call today. I don't know if you saw this. I happened to turn around and see it. When Caesar was introduced at the end at the curtain call, a pair of panties had been thrown over your drum set and landed behind your drum set between Caesar and the curtain. And so when he walked out to like wave to the crowd, he did this like soccer kick, picked it up with his toes, flipped it up in the air, and then caught it with his hand right as he waved to the crowd.
What?
I didn't see that.
I think that was the flame costume.
Oh, it was the flame costume.
Yeah, well, I see it.
Oh.
Like, I kick him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was fucking funny as shit.
Something spontaneous.
Yeah.
It was that or show his butthole. So. He's like, kick the flame.
Should have showed your butthole.
You should have kicked the flame, did a somersault, showed your butthole.
I will save it for the next festival.
Okay. You gotta leave
saving it. Wait, is Danny there?
Yeah,
It
he's
is.
sitting here.
I hear him.
All right, Danny, did you hear what he just said? Caesar said saving it for the next festival. He wants to show his butthole.
I know. That's why we got to do another one, man. Every time I try getting out, they pull me right back in.
So can you write a script that stars Caesar's butthole?
Can I? I already started.
I mean, he's already got the title.
He's already.
Back to the butthole.
Back to the butthole.
It's the Mexican full moon. It's the only thing that can bring back out Ronnie the Redneck Werewolf, man. The Mexican full moon, man. The Mexican full moon, and then the fucking Ronnie the Redneck Werewolf comes out, starts talking about his lawn maintenance jokes again.
Oh man, there could literally be a whole play of just Ronnie the Redneck Werewolf and Caesar hanging out, sitting on the bed of a S10 drinking beers.
I can do that.
Yeah.
And you got like a fetish for mooning people, but every time you moon somebody, your buddy turns into a werewolf.
That's a pretty cool idea, actually.
You're like driving down the road and you hang it out, and he's like changing as he's holding on, driving off the road.
I'm just regular douchebag Randy until Caesar's butthole comes out, and then I'm Ronnie the Redneck Werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Them white people.
Breathe, Dirt, breathe.
Hey,
What did he say? We couldn't hear.
He said, "You damn white people."
I mean, your butthole brings it out of us. What do you want from us?
Or you love him or you hate him.
Hey,
I love
Cease.
them. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Cease, what would your roofer friends think about our show?
They never show up, but they would.
No, but like if they saw it, what do you think they would think?
They're saying that we weird. Or we special. Like we got some impediment.
Little do you guys know, Caesar tells his friends he volunteers with special kids.
They think this is
his charity.
this is community service for him. They're like, oh man, whatever it was that Caesar did that made him have to volunteer with all these all these assholes. Make sure you don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Was this or house arrest?
He got caught drinking a beer in front of a church on Sunday, and now he's in the middle of the crack rock opera. So just chill with that.
Oh my
God. Oh man. So yeah, I had to. I told him when he came over. I was like, yeah, we're gonna give you guys a call and see what you guys are up to. I had a blast, man. I thought at the end of the 5 days, I was gonna be like, and even today when the show ended, I'm like, we're loading all of our stuff out. We did it. It's over with. And now I'm just like, man, but it was a blast. Like I almost wish like we could do a couple more because I thought we were really starting to hit the stride, but. I mean, It is what it is, and now it's just we'll figure out what's the next thing. So
yeah, on to the next, man. I'm really looking forward to making a cool video with all the footage that we got. I think we'll be able to piece something really cool together,
awesome.
and maybe that'll lead us into some other stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I will tell you when you piece all that footage together, I think out of all the performances we did, I may have gotten about 80% of the lyrics in my songs. I might have to voice it over like an Asian horror film.
Yeah. Hilarious, man. Yeah. That's unusual for you, dude. That you
I
never
know.
had that issue.
It was so weird, man. It was between changing the lyrics from so these are songs I've heard my entire life, changing the lyrics to them, and then doing it in a different key. It just like it was like I don't know. It was like some weird factory reset.
I assume.
Yeah.
I assume it would be more because of all the stuff in between. Usually, you're playing song, and you probably just fall into it. But I imagine all the acting and shit in between probably like throws you off when you actually like. Okay, now it's song time.
Yeah, but let's throw in and here's where that excuse for me goes out the window. I have the lyrics printed in front of me on paper on the floor.
Well, yeah, but when you can't read, that doesn't help.
So I'm like, I have no excuse nor any idea what the fuck just happened.
I like the idea you got all the lyrics printed out, and each letter is the size of an entire page. You got all the.
And I'm like, I got most of them. Hey, I will say this. The story I told in those songs was cohesive. You could figure it out. But there were a lot of the original lines thrown in there whenever I was like, what's that next line? Oh, I'll just sing what the original line is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Danny Be Good. That was today I sang it perfect. Every line to that song, perfect. I'm like, guess what? There wasn't a fucking camera crew in the audience.
Or any cameras. This is the only one that had no camera on it. Every single other one at least had one camera on it.
Oh, you didn't film the audience on this one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
I didn't.
Wow, that's crazy. Because, I mean, also, let's say some of the audience footage that you got, so he put a camera behind us for 4 of the shows.
Right.
Focus on just audience reactions. What would you say is the top 3 audience reactions that you got for this show?
Well, there was the one dude that was in the crowd. I think, what day was the dude that was shaking his head, Pete? Was that? I think in show number 2, there is a gentleman in the crowd that when we get to the end, when things get a little shaky there towards the end, he was like, you could see him squirming, dude. He was like, every time we said certain things, he would be like, oh, no, don't say that again. No, don't say that again. Like every time we say it again,
that was
no, don't say that again.
That was when you told
about the
ids. That was the ids part. You have to fuck ids. Fuck ids.
Fucking ids.
But that, and then yesterday, I mean, I didn't look at it too close in detail, but I did last night, like, review some of the footage, and the part where we hand out the last smell. Dude, Chris Cucci is right up front, and when I'm telling him to huff, I'm like, huff and huff hard. And they huff hard. And Cucci, the face of Cucci, it's fucking priceless, dude. Like, it's going to end up in our edit. So good.
He sucked that shit in like he was really huffing.
Dude, I'm just so proud of us that we made a couple hundred people come out and huff shit. Like, who else can say that? Like, seriously. Who can else say that?
Pedal files.
I wonder if there's a Guinness Book World Record for making the most people huff some stank shit.
Oh man, I don't know. What's the? I'll have to look that. Owen is big on
records
on Guinness World Records. He's not here today, but I'm gonna have to throw it out to him. Hey, what's the record for the most people huffing shit at the same time?
It definitely happened in New Mexico, whatever. And it was gold paint.
We'll have to plan that and try to break a gold We'll try to break a Guinness record, and so we'll say how many people do we need to come out and smell this shit with us, and then we'll plan it around that.
They look
But this time we need actual horse shit, not real horse shit.
They look at you weird when you only buy 1,200 paper bags and 1,200 cans of gold spray paint at Home Depot. Like this guy.
Well, no,
Hey,
but
hey,
he's saying we're gonna
Dirt.
bottle up fucking horse shit.
Another really cool event that I thought was from the show was the time where we handed out the peanut butter, and it was the guy that I told you about was squirming. That same guy when I was handing out the peanut butter.
Yeah.
I'm like walking off stage as Sniff Tannen, and he's like, we're like saying it's peanut butter. He goes, "What if you're allergic?" And I go, "Good luck."
I hear
As
that
I'm walking
part.
off stage, "Good luck."
I hear you saying that, but I don't know why you say it. Now I know.
Was he allergic to peanuts or what?
Yeah, because he's like, "What if you're?" Because everyone's like, "It smells like peanuts. It smells like peanuts." And he's like, "Oh, what if you're allergic?" And I go, and I'm like, I'm already backstage, and I go, "Good luck." Like, I'm backstage.
Yep.
That
Oh,
is,
man.
I mean, let's be real for 1 second though. You're allergic to peanuts, and you just huff this shit, and you're like, "Oh my god, did I just kill myself? In this? I just came to see a show, and I'm gonna die from my peanut
I'm
allergy."
gonna go into anaphylactic shock all for the sake of art.
I mean, if I'm him, I'm terrified for a second, right? Like,
I'm not even being hyperbolic when I say this. I'm by the looks of the way that guy was squirming, I'm almost positive 100% we traumatized the fuck out of that guy, dude. Like seriously, we traumatized. He after the show, he like scurries out of there like real fast to go like clean himself up or something. Like, he was seriously damaged.
We prevented something from happening. That guy's not going to do what he thought he was going to do. That's all I'm saying.
It was like Quantum Leap. Like we stopped a future crime from what we did.
Yeah.
Somewhere
The
there's
future is what you make of it, so make it a good one.
Yeah, it's what we did. We were Scott Bakula for 5 days, and we stopped people. There's a lot of people that thought, "Hey, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna crime it up. I'm gonna go on a crime wave." Then they sniffed a little bit of shit and peanut butter, and they're like, "Maybe I'm not gonna do that now."
Exactly.
They're like, maybe I had a change of heart. Maybe those kids don't need to get fingered."
Maybe I do want to own 5 cats.
Is that real?
Is that real?
Is that fucking real? Careful, dude. I'm worried about you, dude.
Own 5 cats.
a little bit of shit and peanut butter is the name of my memoir.
Oh man, I would kill to see that on a bestseller list. This week's bestseller is "Good Morning America." I want to see fucking Gail sitting there on CBS Sunday morning going, "Have you read this new memoir? It's bushy, a little bit of shit and peanut butter." Let me tell you, it changed my life. I'll never look at either the same anymore.
Oh man, the only book ever to give people allergies.
Oh man. Oh god. All right, dude. We're gonna take a break, but I appreciate you guys calling in. Yeah, the whole 5 days, man, the whole week has been fucking awesome. I'm just glad we got to do it, and I mean, I think now we need to set our crosshairs on the villages and figure out how we can go there, and how
See
we can.
grandma's feedback.
Yeah, you see grandma feedback, number one, and how we can corrupt those people, because I think it's. Listen, I don't know if you've watched much news lately, but that demographic of people very vulnerable, very gullible. They'll believe a lot of things, and I think that we can use our skills, our talents as comedians and performers to make them think some really fucked up shit.
Yeah, I'm just worried that the syphilis jokes will be a little too real.
I was just about to say, you're going to make the syphilis joke, and they're going to go, so do we.
Yeah, it might be a little too real.
I mean, we could actually catch syphilis at a performance.
Yeah, that's a great idea. We should all three contract syphilis. That's part of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's part of the show. Then we get cured, of course, but
Yeah.
Just don't get in the hot tub.
Oh my God. All right, we're gonna take a break. I appreciate you guys calling in. I need to fucking change my pants. That was fucking a little more than I expected that last segment there. But all right, thanks for calling, guys. And we're definitely gonna need to do a show at some point where we have all of us in the studio together. And that'll be a fucking blast. But
Hell yeah.
until then,
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll see you guys soon. All right.
All right, come Guzzler.
All right, buddy.
Later.
See ya.
All right,
Bye.
Love you guys.
All right.
Oh my God. So yeah, that was I don't even know where to go from there on that. So I'm gonna bring up